Descending from heights above 4,000 metres in the Swiss Alps, we make our way across the border into Italy and our destination, the Cinque Terre. The station is packed, it is a summer high season and we barely exit the train for the crush of people. Our accommodation is a beautiful rendered brick apartment perched on the hillsides of Monterosso, catching the cool sea breeze of the Mediterranean. The Cinque Terre has been a bucket list location for us, its sheer coastal walks and quaint villages drawing us in. After a few false starts, we find the track that will take us from Monterosso, hugging the cliff to Veronese. The cliffs in the area are steep, and rockfalls are not uncommon, changing the track route. Not sure this was the case. I think we just got lost, but we're on our way now. It's hot, well into the 30s, and the stairs have everyone working up a sweat, and not even the coastal breeze can satisfy. The views make up for it though, with hillside vineyards and colourful villages that the Cinque Terre is known for. We marvel at the narrow watercoloured alleyways and stone-paved streets. There's a sense of history here in these hidden neighbourhoods, just off the main visitor thoroughfare. The waters of the Mediterranean are beautiful, and I'm looking forward to filming the marine life, until I realise I forgot the underwater housing. Seems every trip has one or two critical missteps. My other was a flat battery walking the Schnegger Platt just outside of Grindelwald. Oh well, maybe another day. Chiesa San Pietro, the Church of St. Peter. Entering the village of Corniglia, you cannot miss the small Gothic church dedicated to St. Peter. This 14th century building standing as a beacon to the Gospel, likely built on the foundations of an earlier 11th century chapel. The grey facade and well-worn stone stairs lead you into this sanctuary, the silence and cool in distinct contrast to its surrounds. Its arched ceilings adorned with 18th century paintings and Baroque finery throughout. Stairs are a common feature of the landscape, sometimes too much, leaving Corniglia as downhill all the way to its station on the train line, a tempting bypass for the many more stairs that await us as we continue on to the village of Manarola. We take a last look back at Corniglia, the only village inaccessible to the sea, unless you are the stairmaster. The weather has gone broody and parts of the trail become engulfed in sea fog. The area is steep and you find yourself immersed among the vines of this world-renowned grape-growing region. Finally, making our way into Manarola, we come across another little church. This is the sanctuary of Our Lady of Health and part of the parishes of churches along the Cinque Terre. Built in the 12th century, it has a Romanesque style with Gothic influences. Not as grand as that as Corniglia, but no less impressive. Steps continue to be our nemesis, and these throw us more of a challenge than the others put together. There is more of them, they're tighter packed and steeper, not to mention unstable. But we push on for the prize. Rio Maggiore. It's the village will stop looking at the Mediterranean and instead embrace its warm waters. Parco Nazionale, the National Park of the Cinque Terre, is Italy's first park inducted in 1999, covering 4,300 acres of Mediterranean coastline. It is a protected cultural landscape and you'll pay a small daily fee, under €10, to walk the most famous trails in the area. The turquoise waters greet us as we sink into its embrace, instantly refreshing our tired and dusty bodies. This is what holidaying is about. There is an abundance of life here, the water teeming with a myriad of fish dancing with the current, schooling around the rocky bottom. With my camera housing in place, I capture this secret world under the sea. Rio Maggiore is the last of the villages on the Cinque Terre that the trail takes us to, and with the tempting waters of the Mediterranean lapping the shores back at Monterossa al Mare, we board the ferry for a different perspective on the journey home. We spend our final day relaxing on the beach, enjoying the fish life and reflecting on only days ago being thousands of metres above sea level, and now below it. Join us next time as we adventure further into Italy, basing ourselves in Rome, exploring this ancient city and of course Pompeii, as we day trip to Naples and Mount Vesuvius and to a little known site where the Apostle Paul preached.